Alright, welcome back.
We are encountering
We're gonna...
Sorcery of the Red Sand.
Yeah, Sorcery of the Red Sand's grandmother is gonna give him a beating of a lifetime.
Has been possibly due to someone like me.
We won't know until we try now, will we?
Pretty big words for an old hag.
Getting serious now, eh?
No, he's
What's
not.
happening?
Yeah, he's not even trying yet.
He was hiding inside of that Hiroko puppet the whole time.
Oh, we're skipping
Now
the
that he
first part,
cast
isn't
it
it?
aside, what's next?
Ah, it's me.
I was
It's
rather
me,
fond of Hiroko,
Johnny Young
but
Bosch.
my true form is much more appropriate for the occasion.
I recorded this on my cell phone.
Don't you think so, Granny Chio?
Damn you, Ichigo slash Black Power Ranger slash...
Now that you've seen me like this,
You love that
you
fact.
have to die.
He's just played every... The reason it's funny to me... Again, I like Johnny Young Bosch, but the reason it's funny to me is because he's one of the most popular voice actors who only does one voice. His voice. So everything he plays sounds exactly the same.
It is so funny that, like, that is the case. Like, there are some voice actors, you know, they have a range. They can do a couple of different types of roles. And then there's just, this is my role.
He has the perfect hero voice, which is what landed him a role as a Power Ranger, and then what landed him a role as Ichigo, and then just since then, his immense popularity just keeps getting him shit that he shouldn't be able to be playing, but he gets them anyways because he's just so goddamn popular now. I was talking about that. His suit is one of the auctions. The ninja outfit from the movie is one of the auction weapons, actually worn by him on the movie, and my sister was like, you should buy it and then bring it to him at a convention. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure he'd love that. He hated doing Power Rangers. He hated it.
You know someone's going to.
Yeah, of course someone's gonna. Well, someone's definitely gonna buy it. I don't know if they're gonna give it to him. The thing is it's a
Not
movie.
give it to him.
Yeah, like, it's a
Just
movie
have it
suit.
signed.
I would try and get it signed, but the whole thing is, like, it's a movie suit. So, like, it's not just Power Ranger fans you're competing with. You're competing with movie fanatics.
Coming for us.
And movie fanatics will spend
need to work
absurd amounts of
together.
money to buy movie props, even for movies they don't fucking care about, just because they were in a movie production.
Yeah, I never get that.
I don't get it either. It's like there's some argument that it's like an investment thing, like they feel like it's a big investment, which is probably true.
You'll make more money supposedly later.
Yeah, which is probably true in a lot of regards, because, like, they're not making them again, right? Here you go, Sakura, do the thing! Cool. So fucking stupid. I fucked it up immediately.
You did. You did.
That was so bad. That was really bad. It's fine, like, we got to see it, so it's fine.
You know, I know that
Yeah.
it's kind of silly because, you know, you have two puppets and he only has one.
He doesn't,
So,
he
like-
doesn't even have a puppet at this point. He is the puppet. It's just him.
So, like, I'm pretty sure you win because from my understanding of how Naruto Puppet World works, puppets are busted as fuck.
Yes.
Mission accomplished.
Yes, they are. Chio, is that you? Yes. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Big Gundam stuff.
Whoop on Gundam style. Whoop, whoop.
Is it over?
No. No, he's gonna show his true form.
I had no idea you'd last this long. Very impressive.
Damn you, Brock from Pokemon!
It's time to put an end
This is another
to your
one of Chris's favorite things to do when we play a game with Johnny Young Bosch.
I love Johnny and Bosch.
Just always saying him, but it's a different role he's playing.
Give him a different, yeah, every time.
I forgot he
Easier
was Brock.
said than done.
That's what you think, you Narukame?
Careful, Sakura. The real fight is about to
That's because
begin.
his broadcasting is the worst casting ever. It was 100% done just because he's famous, and not because he was a good fit for the role at all.
I mean, he does hit him with. He does have one of the best lines. Frying pan into a drying pan.
See, that'd be cool, but he doesn't even say that. He just gives Ash his badge and then fucks off. Well, Red his badge, it wasn't even Ash. He gives Red his badge and then fucks off. After giving him some sort of motivational speech that makes no sense for current context of what's happening in the show.
Oh yeah, I forgot he wasn't the original Brock.
No.
No, that's the one who actually is Brock. He's a puppet.
That's the real sorcery.
I mean, it doesn't
We were
look like
already-
the real sorcery.
I mean, we were already fighting the real sorcery, but I
that-
get your point.
That is not the real sorcery.
wonder how
He is
long
more
it's been
machine than
since I
person
fought
at this
this
point.
He's more machine than man.
Which, I don't know what that thing on his chest says, but it probably says something stupid like puppet.
Just by looking at him.
I think it says heart, because I think his entire conscious being is inside that, whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
Sakura, don't be afraid. I'm right here.
And then I get a heart attack.
Can die.
Don't strain yourself, Lady Chio. You must be exhausted after that last fight.
Except me, I can't feel exhaustion.
Lady Chio's almost completely worn out.
I learned this technique from my boy, Edward Elric.
Which means I have to do something.
Sakura,
Um,
dear,
so-
you must run. I'll keep
Mustang,
Sasori
right?
busy.
Mustang's the fire guy.
Yeah,
Red
Red Mustang's fire guy.
Anytime I watch
I
that,
could
and
defeat
I was
him.
watching a little bit of that with Steph, the guy who voices it is Travis Willingham.
Yeah.
So I'm like, whatever you say, Travis.
You say Travis. I'm with you on that.
Just like whenever I see Gara, it's, you know, whatever you say, Liam O'Brien.
True.
Because those are the guys from like Critical Role,
Don't make me laugh.
and you know, the rest of those cast are all voice actors too.
Yeah.
So it's always funny whenever I see them and I just make a comment. It's just like, yep, and that's what you're from.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
I love me some good old voice actor tracking down. Oh, I can't let her die. That's unfortunate. What if I want her to die? Go, Sakura, do your thing.
Okay.
Wow, I can't believe that worked. Oh, I'm Sakura. Oh, okay. Okay, we're just being a big fan of that.
I don't believe it.
What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Let's just heal. Hey, can the AI stop fucking me up?
Nope. The heal is really bad.
It is a lot better in certain scenarios. Sasori is being a little shit right now.
Well, he is of the red sand, Chris.
Oh my god, I keep forgetting how much worse the combo system is in this game. Like, I'm so used to doing specific combos. Also, the heal might be bad, but it's fine because it comes up. Oh my god, it's the worst stage to play Sakura, man. It's the worst stage to play Sakura, dude. Her ground pound gets caught on every fucking platform.
That is terrible.
Like, they clearly did this on purpose. Alright, let's just really rail into him. It's like, let's just really fuck him up. Congratulations!
Be the Dami Mommy that Sakura is always meant to
Send
be.
that bitch to orbit. I remember she did that in the show too.
Yeah, me too.
Remember when the supers in these games were based off of things in the show and not just random bullshit they came up with?
No, I don't ever. I mean, Jiraiya's were all just random bullshits in the beginning games.
That's not true. He had one where he did Toad Mouth, which is definitely something he did against Hitachi.
Dude,
I'm healing.
Sorcery of the Red Sand is...
He has an increased damage, to be fair. So he hits a little fucking hard. Can you sorcery my red asshole? my fucking god. Why do I have so much range for this attack, and yet I can't ever hit him with it? I'm just gonna keep hitting you with supers until I win.
Best you can do. Against Sorcery of the Red Sand.
I'm gonna teach you a lesson, Johnny Young Bosch. You'll never Power Ranger again.
Also, can we talk about the choice of music that they have for this stage?
It's sad, because it's sad. It's a grandmother beating up her child, or grandson. Sad.
Okay.
Very sad. Very upsetting. All trust in love
Pass,
and whatnot.
pass,
Something about
pass.
parents. He turned his parents into puppets. You remember that? I don't
No,
remember.
she turned the parents into puppets.
No. He made the parent puppets.
Oh, he did?
He didn't put their souls in it because he didn't know how to do that yet.
I'm speechless.
Okay, Johnny on Bosch.
What a disappointment. I was going to kill Orochimaru after this.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Connections
You
to
couldn't even beat
Orochimaru?
Sakura.
Oh, you've heard of him?
Tell me where he is.
Dies.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sakura!
Oh! The line delivery on that.
Guess it finally kicked in.
No! You poisoned her!
A
Yes.
very deadly poison. She's good as dead, Granny.
Sucks. Okay. No, what is it?
It's no use,
Sorcery of the
poison has already
poison.
spread through her entire body. Even with your medical ninjutsu, she won't last more than a few seconds.
Maybe. But what I'm doing to the girl isn't medical ninjutsu.
It's medical resurrection ninjutsu.
resurrection
I'm conducting my own
I'm
life
converting
force
my
into her
life
body.
force to her
A
life force. I
reanimation
call it
ninjutsu.
reincarnation ninjutsu.
Reanimation.
It's pretty busted, if you ask me.
Well, it kills her if you use it, so
I
it's
know.
really not all that useful.
I know.
So hurt by
Well,
the
you see,
loss
you
of
just
your
teach it to a
parents,
really
you
shit
became a
guy.
puppet.
You just teach it to the grunt soldier man.
And then all
you're
of them
good.
can expend their life force to keep you alive. God.
Using this
It's like you've
jutsu,
never run a
life can be
tutorial
breathed into
government where
anyone.
you're the best one in power.
Puppets.
That is how that works, to be fair.
That's nonsense.
Because who needs healing magic? You don't need to know healing magic if you're the one in charge. Everybody else learns healing magic.
Why even go that far, Derek, when I can just clone myself in nauseum and then never have to worry about dying, for I shall
Silly
always be
little girl.
replaced with a clone.
As an
So,
reward for
there's a
defeating
game, and one of the
I'm glad I let
factions
you
is
remember
literally
my
just a
secret.
dude who cloned himself.
What?
That's
Is he-
just smart.
And it's just like,
You said
all
you
the other
wanted
ones
to
are like,
know
oh,
about
humans, you know,
Orochimaru.
aliens.
Isn't that
And then
right?
it's literally just a dude who's cloned himself because he thought he was the most
Go to
perfect thing in the
Tenchi
universe.
Bridge, in the village hidden in the grass.
It's very funny to me.
What's there?
One of Orochimaru's men, who was actually a spy working for me.
Whoa.
Except he wasn't.
Sorcery of the spying guys?
Sorcery of the I'm dead.
How ridiculous. It really is. A joke.
That's too bad about your death, Johnny Young Bosch. Can't wait to see you in the new reboot of Ichigo.
Yes, dear.
Yes.
Yes, my dear.
My
Sorcery.
favorite
Self-puppet.
my favorite Johnny Young Bosch is
What is a technique?
I'll get this one. Poison? Don't need it, but I'll get it anyways.
Sounds like you don't want to play the game, Chris.
No, I don't want to play the stuff I don't need to play. It's funny because the one that I always remember for Johnny Young Bosch is that he did he played the main villain and the main protagonist of Persona 4. Which was fine when it was a video game because the character didn't speak. He just had to make some grunting noises every now and again. But he got to keep those roles when they converted it to an anime. And even he was like, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? And they're like, no, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. And he was like, alright. So it's literally just Johnny Young Bosch having a schizophrenic meltdown determining if the human race is worth saving for the end scene of that anime, and it's amazing.
So that is actually great. So you know, the Critical Role TV show, not TV show, them playing D&D thing.
I know of it, but I refuse to watch it.
So let me tell you, they made a show. They made an animated show.
Gross. Yeah, I heard about this actually.
It's just funny to me because they could have done the same thing where the guy who was DMing was the one saying every single line, which, my god, that would have been hysterical. They didn't.
Yeah.
But that would have been hysterical.
Right. Oh no, I'm in the worst one.
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm in the worst one. Oh, why?
Oh no.
This is the worst.
Oh god,
This is the worst one.
this is gross. Well, I'm glad that the Johnny Young Bosch understood himself that it would be a disaster to do that, but then the studio still wanted to do it. So
it's literally just Johnny Young Bosch and then Johnny Young Bosch sounding slightly more evil than usual. Talking about if the human race is worth saving or not, and it's super funny.
It's so stupid.
I always like to call it like, I think a long time ago someone uploaded a clip that was just like Ichigo debates with himself if humanity is worth saving or not, and it's just that clip of fucking John Young Bosch playing the hero and the villain, trying to come to an agreement on if the human race is worth saving.
It'd be like if fucking Ichigo...
Because he sounds just like Ichigo.
Ichigo and Aizen are voiced by the same character actor. That's stupid.
It's essentially exactly.
I know. That's exactly what it is. But
I like it because even Johnny and Bosch was just like, this is gonna be an issue, isn't it? And they were like, nah, don't worry about it.
These fucking birds are annoying as fuck.
You can kind of dash through them, but like they're more of a hassle than it's worth. Because they can like come and touch you from behind them. Hey, look, I got an orb.
Orb!
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Luckily, we don't have to do that one very often. It's like they knew it was obnoxious.
Orb.
Give me your orb. Sorcery, my man of the red sand. What are you doing dying, my man?
Well done. You're quite nimble, aren't you? Fine. I'll throw you a bone.
How should I handle this?
My man.
You should say at the end of it.
You see, if you go, my man, then you'll be good.
My man.
Oh no, that one has a red.
Oh no. That means this one's gonna be extra difficult. Or maybe it just means I can use multiplayer for it. I don't know.
You're quite an unusual Jinchuriki. I thought you were all sullen loners who didn't care about anyone else.
Oh no, they retcon that later.
And this Gara is a rare one too.
Or they have one who's like a happy-go-lucky one.
Never seen
But that's only a
And they
filler
have
arc.
two of them that ran the fucking village.
Yeah.
But you can't forsake one of your own, can you? You feel connected to this pathetic creature. Gara died when the One Tail was extracted from him. Very soon now, the same thing will happen. To you!
Oh, that line delivery.
You know, they make a big stink about like Naruto being the Jinchuriki, but also at the same time they send Naruto on way more missions than they should probably if he's the Jinchuriki.
Well, to be fair, the village elders want to like cast Granny Chiyo out of power because she keeps doing that, and it ends up being a whole fucking thing. And that's why Danzo gets put in charge, kinda, when she goes out of order, because they know Danzo won't fucking send the Jinchuriki anywhere. In fact, he puts the Jinchuriki under surveillance watch to make sure he doesn't leave the village.
Yeah.
He's meant to be the bad guy. He's meant to be the bad guy.
Whoa, are you saying Danzo was the bad guy the whole time?
I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I'm saying that everything in the entirety of Naruto was 100% his
99%
fault.
of the problems are Danzo's problems.
Let's go tail beast, baby. Yeah, like literally most everything in Naruto that was bad is because of Danzo.
Yeah.
And this is why Deidara is a problem. Because this is his move. He can just fly around the stage. Hope you have an ability to get up there.
you gonna attack the guy?
Kakashi is thinking about it. He pushed him past me. Damn. Block that. Thanks, Johnny. Mission accomplished. Now I know what cancer looks like.
So don't worry, I'm well aware of what it looks like too, Chris, so I'm glad we're on the same page.
We got him.
We got him, boys.
They've taken the
Boys, we
Kazekage.
got him.
Guess I bit off more than I could chew with a second Jinchuriki. I'm low on detonating.
I like that even in his head he still has to go.
Move this up if I can.
I hate this
I
character.
hate to spoil the
Deborah?
party,
Yeah.
but we'll have to play another day.
He's meant to be pretty unlikable, to be fair.
He's just boring to me.
He's supposed to be a starving artist who uses his art for art reasons in art.
But I just find him so boring.
Yeah.
He's gone.
My man.
My man. Saucy the sand. He's a
You'll
strong
deal with
ability.
him
though.
later, Naruto.
I mean, no, it's busted.
Well, his ability's crazy.
It's busted. I also do find the scene where I guess he's trying to fight with Itachi, and Itachi just whoops his ass is hysterical.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Itachi's all like, "You've already been in my infinite Tsukuyomi." Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's just a regular super movie.
Yeah, because, you know, he doesn't need his infinite Tsukuyomi.
I'm sorry. Medical ninjutsu just won't work.
If only we had something that wasn't medical based but could be used to resurrect the dead, but no one's ever invented that.
Trained for 3
You know what I
years,
think it is?
but nothing changed.
They didn't retcon that extracting the Jinchuriki kills them, Chris. They just developed the technique better.
Jutsu!
Yeah, and now all Jinchurikis can save themselves.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Of course, it was so obvious. I should have thought of that.
But it's also funny because, you know, they retcon it and they're like, oh, that doesn't kill B.
How is that even
But also,
possible?
they take out the Nine Tails from Naruto and they're like, it's gonna kill Naruto.
Not enough.
Like, this is not even a joke. Like, that's what they did.
Yeah, it's fine.
Here,
Yeah, but it was fine.
But I forgot. Killer B is just
please.
so badass that, like, removing the Jinchuriki or removing the tailed beast
He
doesn't
and
kill
Gaara
him.
are
I
both
forgot.
Jinchuriki.
B is just the coolest character.
He's so
He
determined
is
to
just too
save
popular
him.
to die, Derek.
That's
There's
absolute
a
truth.
rule. It's the Vegeta. It's the Vegeta situation. He's just too cool to kill him off.
On
Yeah.
top of my
Because, like, let's be honest. What other character do we know that can use crazy ass sword skills and rap?
Derek, please. He uses 8 swords at the same time.
frivolous
Which doesn't at all feel like a one-up on One Piece specifically.
100%. 100%.
have come along. Up till now, everything
I'm gonna be
done
honest. You know,
has been wrong.
Killer B is honestly just a badass character. Maybe it also is the scene where, you know,
My
Killer B alone is whooping the ass of, like, Sasuke and Sasuke's entourage
Yeah.
all by himself. Might also be, like, the coolest
But
scene.
then he loses and gets kidnapped anyways, except it was a clone the whole time. And it wasn't him. And he just wanted to piece the fuck out.
He's fucking...
Because he wanted to go rap around the world.
You are the only
The world tour, baby.
He's the only one who knows Gaara's pain.
horrors
I'm sorry, we already watched this, so that's why I'm not paying attention at all.
is
What is he?
Except, I feel like we watched it in a better context.
Sasuke knows Gaara's pain, thank you. Garf is really close to Sasuke. It's the reason why he didn't just murder the shit out of Sasuke at the Hokage summons when Sasuke showed up. Instead of just murdering him immediately, he was like, I got a couple questions for you.
Who is that? Who is calling me?
It's me, your boyfriend Naruto.
My favorite thing about, like, Naruto is just, like, Gaara, right? Because, like, every canon episode of Gaara is just like... And then I met someone who changed my life and made me think differently about what power meant. My boy
What is
Naruto.
this?
And then every filler episode is
came
just like, and then
running
I met someone that makes me think differently.
you.
My
Lee.
boy Lee. It's almost like the people who write the fillers are better at writing it than the actual person who wrote the manga.
Whoa, those are fighting words.
I mean, did the guy who wrote the manga develop a scene where Hinata gets naked and shoots lasers out of her hands?
No.
Yeah, exactly. He's not nearly as talented or as good as them.
Granny Chio is gone.
Yeah, like, let's be honest.
What are you talking
There's
about?
a lot of cool... There's... Some of the filler arcs are pretty
heard
stupid.
of it before.
Some?
Some. Sorry, most of them.
To bring back.
Although I do like the one filler episode where
It was a jutsu
Naruto's
invented
clones
by the
become
hidden
sentient
staff.
and want to be the non-clone and then try to kill him. That's a pretty funny one.
But they can't kill him. They have to keep him
Lady
alive,
Chio
but they can't have him dispel the
entrusted
jutsu.
the
Yes.
future to you and Gara.
And,
It was a death befitting.
there's
a ninja.
another... There's another one that I love, which is, somebody's just
I
like...
get it now.
Aliens
I
and
understand
robots
what
aren't...
Granny
I don't
wished
want that
for.
in my Naruto. That's not canon. Talking about like shit
Everyone.
going on in Bardo or something.
Pay your
And then it's
respects
literally the
to
Naruto
Lady Chio.
mech from the filler arc.
Yeah, right? The Naruto mech.
Yep.
Mecha Naruto.
Well, so long.
Yeah. So, I guess this is where people shake hands.
But we're not
But
people.
I've never really
We're
been
being
good at
jerks.
that stuff.
We're monsters.
So, let's just leave it at...
It's important to the plot.
This is what solidifies the alliance between the Leaf and the Sand Ninjas forever. But with that, we'll have to pick it up in the next part. We'll see you guys then. Peace.